If you're wanting to learn German, the key to speaking any language, I think, is just speaking it constantly, and you can do it. I didn't think I was going to be able to learn a language, but I got a lot of support from my siblings who would write me letters saying, oh, you can try something more like this, try something like that. For example, my sister, she plays the piano, so she kept telling me to continue to study and memorize the charts of the German language, which tell you der, die, and das, so the masculine, feminine, and neuter cases, and when it's going to be nominative, dative, genitive, things like that. And you memorize these endings, and she compared those to a scale, like when you're learning the piano. And so she said, your whole entire mission, just keep memorizing those, and that proved to be really beneficial. Also, in learning German, the first thing I learned is was bedeutet. So what does this word mean? So you'd say was bedeutet Haus, and then they'd say in English house, So that makes it so you can continue a conversation just by asking somebody, what does that word mean? And then they can answer that. And then the second sentence I learned was wie sagt man? And then you ask, and that, I'm sorry, I guess they don't know German, but wie sagt man means how do you say tree? So wie sagt man tree, and then they'd say Baum. So those two sentences were the first things I learned in German. And then from there, if you're stranded on the street and you have to speak, you can always struggle to put a sentence together. But really, in the end, learning the language wasn't the issue. I thought it was going to be the biggest issue of my mission, but after about 4 months, it was no longer an issue. I just woke up, studied the language, and always read my scriptures in German, and it just came pretty naturally.